returning back to base constantly because I'm trying to build up those bonds. So if I could have 50 people max, then really I just need a band size of 60 for my base. Or I need to be able to support 60 for my base, that's about it. 66 if I include all the merchants. Ah, bond. That night, Captain Logus comes to see you.
You don't mind if I borrow your...
Hold on, let me try to think of what a pirate or sailor might sound like. Or actually get like some fake fangs or something, maybe some candy cords sticking my canines, I don't know.
You don't mind if I borrow your ear for a moment?
Logus takes a stool beside you and gazes into the firelight, a tired expression stretched across his face.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I was a naval captain before I was a Lucatite. For more than 15 years I sailed the waters between Crest and Sarath, sometimes as a freighter, sometimes as a patrol. Nothing like it being out on the water.
I don't know if that's really it. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go with it.
Maybe I just got too cocky. Started thinking of the ship as mine, the crew as mine, the ocean as mine. I did my job, of course, but that became an afterthought. I was often tasked with taking down pirates, but I often found ways to deal with them that didn't involve stringing them up. I was never specifically told to string them up, of course, not at first anyway. But when word got back to the nobility in Crest, they weren't too happy. I was reprimanded, given a stern warning and all, but you can imagine what I thought of that, I'm sure. I kept doing things my way. I foolishly thought there was nothing they could do about it. Eventually they'd had enough and put a sniffer in my crew. We had on different hands all the time, so I thought nothing of it, really. But when we got back into port, they were waiting with guards, and this swabber turns around and puts me under arrest for defying the crown. What was I gonna say? I did defy the crown, didn't I? Well, that was probably bad enough, but I fought them. My crew came to my side, or most of them did. It didn't matter. They beat us down, put me on trial, and executed 9 of my sailors. They made me watch. As for me, I'll give you 3 guesses as to what old Captain Locus's fate was. They wanted to make sure that all the other captains in their employ got the message loud and clear, and fell into line like trained hounds. Well, I've been trying to find a way off this island ever since. I found that boat, but before you came along, I never managed to put together a crew enough to actually sail it. That lot of good that did us. At least now we know our enemy, such as it is. I got no idea how we're going to overcome a Sudum Kach. But when you don't have any ideas, that's when you get creative, ain't it?
I've actually got one of my eyes squinted as I read this. I don't know. Posture for emphasis.
Anyway, thanks. For everything. For getting me out of the shipyard, for lighting that beacon, for patching me up and bringing me along. You've done enough to prove to me that you're the stuff a real captain is made of, and for that I salute you.
Even if he doesn't have an eye patch, it's part of the posture. An item has been added to your stronghold inventory. Captain Brand. Alright, now we can go to the Drowned Armada. The Drowned Armada. The ruins of many ships have been crushed together in this hidden cove.
Remarkable. Looks like the place swallowed up the wrecks of a dozen ships. Who knows what treasures might be inside?
Oh. Son, if we get a crit... Okay. Could you guys focus, please? Treasure now, compensation later. Oh, no. This place smells like Sahagrin. They are waiting under the water, I just know it.
You're afraid of Sahagrin?
Bato was nearly eaten by them when we first arrived on the island.
I see. Well, don't worry, Bato. Just stand behind me and I'll cut them down.
Okay. Bato, hold on, he's kind of a burly macho dude, right?
Okay, Bato, you can do this. Hand on your weapon, head in the game.
Come on, Bato, we'll be fine.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, looks like neither of these two have anything to say. No time-traveling orc or immediately hired monster. I went and grabbed the extra character from Pump House Brewery, which I haven't yet run to, because I'm still holding out for a delicate wire. But you're bigger than they are. Fighting something bigger than you sucks, I'd know. Let them come. I'll slaughter every last one of them.
We're not going to let anything hurt you, Bato. Relax. You're not wrong. There are Sahagu in here, and they will find a way to ambush us before we're done with this place. Is that what that smell is? Huh.
Well, that is rather unpleasant. After all that work we went through to get this gate open, I hope there's something worthwhile to find. I didn't really do Greening's voice when I found his staff. Here's some unusual characters. Let's see. Oh, they actually got a line. I smell them too. It's actually really bad now that you mention it. Shouldn't cowards like you be at the stronghold washing our clothes? You're just getting in the way and we're better off without you. Bato sneers up at Rangda and puffs out his chest.
Oh, screw you, Harpy. Like you don't have anything you're afraid of.
I don't, because I'm not a coward. That's enough, you two. No, do I need telekinesis for this place? Very well. I'll do what I can first, and if when I'm done, I'll come back with a telekinetic person. Someone has made an attempt to hide something by covering it with an old sack. Painted chalice. Probably not worth anything. There's nothing of interest inside the barrows. I saw that group of monsters to the right. What, I suddenly can't use them to bridge to these stranded chests? It looks as though this machine has been torn apart for salvage. This node appears to still have some power left in it. It looks as though this mega cannon is still functional. If you loaded a cannonball into the barrel, you could fire it. This console does not appear to be functional. This is a mega cannon barrel, but it appears to be broken. Well, let's take it with us. There's still a few items left inside this discarded satchel. There's a cannonball inside one of these barrels. Actually, I want to do this. Let's see here. You have high labor, you have high thwart. We'll put... just for the hell of it, we'll put Logus in. Because if I... Basically, if I lose him and I need someone to pass the challenge, I still have these two guys. I'll put them right here, because I'm assuming that's what I need to do. That I need to cannonball that wall down. chain on this winch stretches down into the depths, and the handle gives firm resistance. It appears to be attached to something. You wind the chain up, and there's a heavy wooden chest hooked to the other end. It looks as though this mega cannon is still functional. If you loaded a cannonball into the barrel, you could fire it. Would you like to load the mega cannon? You load your cannonball into the barrel. The mega cannon is loaded and ready to fire. Mana cannon, not mega cannon. The mana cannon is loaded and ready to fire. Do you want to fire it? It's like a William Tell shot. Looks like that one shot was all you get. And where are these boneheads? Are they right in front? I assume they're right in front of Logus or something. I've run that far just to miss. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an accuracy skill. It's just the enemy can level up dodge, and that's it. So far it's 2-0, Logus. 3-0, you lost. They'll never make it to me. Ah. There. You all stay in one pile over there. This chest is secured with a custom lock. You'll need to get the proper key. What good is having a thief on the team then? Captain Eris, huh? Alright. If he hadn't survived 2 hits, I wouldn't have done anything special on him. He turned into a smoked tenderloin. You could say Bran smoked him. You use the key you found in Captain Eris, and the lock pops open with ease. Inside is a magnificent sword, clearly meant for someone of much importance. It seems that Captain Eris' sword is now yours, and he wasn't using this because... Scimitar, Blade Sweep, 20-10-40. That's better than your cutlass, actually. Like the exact same thing, but not as good. Alright, we'll give this to Grieve, since you already have... Like, this is your sword, it's yours, so I mean... I'll let Grieve use that one. Alright, I think that's it. So, items heading back to base. Actually, I'm heading back to base now, so I guess I don't really need to do anything different. The Drowned Armada was a long time waiting. Zoomed out for the thumbnail if I need it. I only know if I need it while I'm editing things and seeing how timing-wise everything goes. Try to make up each episode 30 minutes. They're uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 a.m. my time. Dusty Monastery, an old monastery, solemnly crumbling into a dignified pile of rubble. Okay. Maybe I should have brought Borgonate out of this one. I don't know. Adversity. Camaraderie. There's a small pillow book in the drawer of this end table. Oh, whatever. Even if you were to sell that at full price, that would just be $500. Just enough to pay for the normal key, I think. I know there's more to the... more back there, but I want to finish clearing out the other side first. How? Unlucky. Magical. Regeneration risk. Interesting. Let me check something real fast. No, my guide doesn't indicate anything that I know about with just plain risk. Risk spell raises the target when hit with a magical attack, it says, and risk strike raises the target when hit with a normal attack. Risk. I'm assuming it does just for either one. It's still a pretty cool item.